The veneers are shaking. The crime stories are shaking. The cargo is shaking. Los Angeles is shaking. The presidential election is shaking. I don't know who's shaking, Lil Yachty or Caribou. Trump is back in office, so America is shaking. It's going down, basement. As of right now, he's put a lot of executive orders in. And, what's sad, I'm just praying for another pandemic so we can go back in the house and just read books, watch shows, and look away from all this. I want some frozen rent. I would love that right about now. And some unemployment checks. Because, child, I'm scared. I'm scared of this term. And I mean it for real. RIP to all the people that lost their lives during COVID. But, baby, put me on quarantine again because this is getting wild. Trump hasn't done a lot of things, and we're about to talk about them. So let's talk about it. Shout out to Spiritual World for all the screenshots that I got of the executive orders that are in. Is the ink dry by now? Because he's got the pen going crazy of all the things that he's implementing into office right now. So, first he pardoned 1,000.5, so 1,500 January 6th rioters. He knew he was getting them Capitol rioters out, and I bet they all got checks. It almost kind of makes you wish you went down there. You would have got out by now. And you probably getting a mean lump sum and a mean severance package for that riot. But that's alleged. Now this is deep. Proposed to terminate recognition of automatic birthright citizenship. So, say you not from here and you come over here and you have a baby and sometimes that makes you a citizen, he's terminating that. That's out. Okay. And that's interesting because my granny from Bermuda, RIP my granny, and her kids are American. I'm American. And so, even though she married an American, I wonder if that would have affected the birthright citizenship. I wonder. Now, this one's a deep one. We withdrew from the World Health Organization. So I do believe that that's now we don't got to check in to certain health standards. We ain't got to check into certain stuff. We don't got to tell them about the pandemic stuff. We don't have to, alert them about recalls because everything's getting recalls, all types of listeria and stuff. And I saw people in the comments saying, let me take my vitamin C now. Well, one thing that's interesting about the pandemic is it kind of kicked us all to gear into a deep health bag. The elderberry, the sea moss. Everybody started downloading the Dr. Sebi alkaline balanced way of living. So, a lot of us got healthy. We went on workout journeys. We all started working out from home. So let's hope that good old fashioned sunlight, water, and, just, trying to eat right is going to save us because withdrawing from the World Health Organization, that affects everybody. Health is wealth and health is human. Okay, he revoked a 2023 executive order signed by Biden that sought out to reduce the risk of artificial intelligence poses to consumers, workers, and national security. Uh-oh. That's what it's giving. Because that is scary. So down to the Burger King, it's finna be robots, okay? And I know Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are getting them robots, them Tesla robots. They're getting all that together. We're about to be living in Terminator. When you're going down to the checkout counter at Kroger's, it's no longer gonna be maybe the disabled or the handicapped person that's working there. And I love them. I always speak to them like, hey, Adam and Eve and whoever's working out. I always speak to my Kroger's baggers. And sometimes those people, they have ailments. They're probably going to replace those with robots. It's up. It's up. A lot of people's jobs are going to be in jeopardy if it could be done by a robot. They going to replace me with a robot? They going to be able to have my pizzazz? Now, he shut down CPB-1, denying 1 million migrants into the U.S. Now, I'm not fully versed on this, but I saw some videos. Saw a lady that she was about to get in past the border, 20 minutes in. She missed it 20 minutes before Trump signed that. She couldn't get past that border. That lady was breaking down, holding on to the pole. Now, I don't know exactly what Latino country she was trying to get in from, but baby, that was her last, Lord knows how long she was probably there fighting for this. But she missed it in the midnight hour. And that's, it's going to be more stories like that. Oh, this is the big one. This is the big one. And I see, this is one of the big ones. They're all big. But I've seen Mark Zuckerberg coming in and Walmart and Facebook. They are all no longer having discrimination clauses. They don't care no more. Okay? You can go down there and say a man is a man, a woman is a woman. It's no non-binary, it's no trans, it's no none of that. They're making it so now you can kind of say that online. And so that is what he's doing in the military. No protections for transgender troops, and I think all the way around at this point. And that leads into what I just told y'all. He's bringing it back to two genders, so that's going to put a lot of people in harm's way. Okay? There are a lot of people that are living stealth. Do you guys know what stealth means? Shout out to the LGBTQIA community. I'm an ally. Stealth is when you're trans and you're living your life as the set gender that you want to represent. They do not know you're trans. And there's a lot of people that have lived like that 20, 40, 50 years. And they're like, y'all have no idea I was born with male parts. And I ain't been like that since the 76. Well, now they're putting male back on your ID. So if you're fully female presenting and you've been living stealth, it's up for you. It's up for you. I think that's going to cause a lot of self-harm. I do. This is a big one too. Federal workers to return to full-time in-person work. Now, we were living our best as far as working from home. And that creates a dynamic of a better family structure in America, working from home, because it gives a whole generation of kids time to spend with their parents. You get to know your parents more. You get to make bonds with them, not miss their final steps. The commute saves gas, money to be able to put back into your household. So these federal workers going back full time, that's a commute. That's, money spent on gas you're not about to get back. And, that's a lot on the family because childcare is expensive. He withdrew from the Paris Climate Agreement. So that is going to have a lot to do with our global warming. It's already too hot and too cold, and we're going to see the effects of that later. He signed executive orders to spur American energy production, which is already at a record level. So that's revving up the energy. Again, another thing that's going to affect climate change, which is going to have the deeper effects later in time. And then again, he delayed TikTok ban for 75 days. Now this scares me because I am a TikTok creator full time. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all had to go get a job. Thank God your girl went to Central State University and got her degree in broadcast media and got her degree in made networking in college and also got that degree. I'm thinking in these 4 years that Trump is in office, your girl might go back and get her master's because I want to be able to always take care of myself. And a 75-day ban says, baby, we don't know what's going to happen. I need to be able to take care of myself. 75 days ain't enough. So let's do the math. What's that like? 30 days is a month. 60 days is 2 months. So that's like 2 months and some change to have all of our stuff together. And then, there's talking about this before, he renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. So that was just kind of pointless. Still, whatever. Still, we know where we at. It might change in your price line when you get in the ticket. But other than that, I don't even think that's the least of our worries.